Let's do this. Happy 420, everybody. Welcome to my channel, All Good Things and All Good Time, where it's always a good day to be alive. Especially today, which is always the case. The one thing you always have is this right here, right now. Oh, don't mind my smoky eye. I was just trying to experiment with what it would be like to be one of these Republican men, you know, like J.D. Vance. So that's what that is. And since it's 420, before I do anything, I want to do an advertisement for wearing condoms. Republicans are spreading disease all across America, so wear your condoms. Okay. All right. You don't want to do that. You don't want to spread that disease or get it. You know what I mean? All right. I think this is working. I figured out how to listen to music and talk to you. Okay, so let's talk about 420. It's 420 today, right? And if you don't know the story of 420 goes to San Rafael, California, Marin County, where I am from. And in Marin County, as the story recently has been told, I think Netflix did a special or something on this. But these, I don't know, 3-4 guys from San Rafael High School, which was my competitor, the school that was my school's rival across town, Terra Linda's High School, the Trojans. Terra Linda High School, the Trojans. Let's see. Oh yeah. This is my school, Terra Linda Trojans, even though I didn't even graduate. I still claim it and show up to the If you moved away from someplace you grew up, figure out what year your high school graduation ceremonies and go back to those, man. You still know all those people. Anyway, so yeah, let's take these out. All right, for now. Pretty soon here, I'm going to put the camera down on the food. I'm going to make a lot of food. And if you like to watch food cook, this is going to be a great show for you. So 420, apparently, well, I grew up there. So, and I was one of those 420 kids. And we thought that it was either, the word on the street was that it was the call sign for the cops for possession of marijuana, 420. We used to say if you got caught for drinking and driving, we called it a 502 because that's what the cops called it, I think. And the word on the street was that's where 420 came from, in San Rafael, California, Marin, California. I don't know if that's true or not. And then the other thing we talked about as kids, teenagers in the 80s, when this term first arrived to San Rafael, California, someone said, no, I heard it was, there's 420 chemicals in marijuana that get you high. And that's where it came from. No one had heard this story that came from these guys at San Rafael High School. Nevertheless, there's a special done by these 4 guys from San Rafael High School. I think they teamed up with the guys from Lagunitas Brewing Company, maybe. Oh, aloha. And anyway, they made a little movie about it, about how they invented it, how they would meet on the steps of San Rafael High School at 420, and that's where the term originally comes from. And out of that, this place, I grew up 5 miles from San Rafael High School, where this supposedly all took place. And so I don't take it at face value that they're necessarily the ones who invented it, the guys who made a movie claiming to have invented 420. I don't believe it 100% because I never knew that as a kid when we were growing up there. You know, smoking at 420 in the 80s, mid 80s. But we definitely talked about it, right? We would talk about where the term comes from, and try to unpack it. So that is a deep dive on 420. For those of you who don't know this, it is recognized that it comes from San Rafael, California, and who knows what the truth is. But all right, so I got to do some cooking here. I got some bananas they are ready for banana bread, and then I got more bananas behind that, and then I got brand new bananas, green banana. I don't know why I bought more bananas, but I have too many bananas, which means if I need to process them and bag them up, freeze them, so I can use them and stuff like that. Oh, there you go, police code. Yeah, see, it's thanks for reinforcing that story. So who knows what the truth is, but the one truth that is accepted is that it does come from San Rafael, California. Happens to be where I grew up. Where I grew up was Lucas Valley, where George Lucas moved to, built the Skywalker Studios further down. And it was technically outside of the boundaries of San Rafael, but that's the closest thing. So we used it. Our address was San Rafael in Lucas Valley. And interestingly, a place where my friend and I, when we were like this one friend, there's a lot of good bad influences growing up. This one kid from the back fence, Alex no, not Alex. Alex. I'll think of it anyway. He took me up to this pond, and we fished, and we caught these little fish. It's terrible. And then we put firecrackers in their mouths. Anyway, I was 11. Terrible. Oh, terrible. So right there, though, that's where the lead singer of Metallica moved. There's a home and a gate right there to the right, up above. I think he bought all the other properties around it, maybe. He's since moved. But just 200 yards from my childhood home. What's his name? Yeah, I've been celebrating. And I don't think quite as clearly with eye makeup on either. I don't know why that is. But you know the guy. Lead singer of Metallica. Anyway. Lucas Valley is a beautiful place. I love going to Marin County as a tourist. It is so beautiful. And there's a lot less crime there than other places. So it's nice. It's nice touristing in places where you're less likely to be a victim of crime. Okay, so I gotta get to work here. I'm gonna get these bananas. I hope they're almost gonna turn to gelatin soon, but not quite. I don't think, and which means they're like perfect for making bread. And then I'm gonna do other things. I gotta process a whole bunch of veggies. When you go to Costco, the clock starts ticking, and so on. But it's going to be a fun, creative process. I'm going to take this blueberry, gluten-free, crusties, and this quick bread, and then add a whole bunch more bananas, and more blueberries, and coolest strawberries, apple bananas. And then, let's see. In particular, these nuts right here, these walnuts to be exact. We'll put some of them in there, and that'll make for really good bread. And I'll put a little more egg in there than it asked for. I figure eggs got nutrition. So, and then this will be like breakfast for 2 months, which is fun. And then I can make French toast out of this crazy bread, and that's fun. You know what I'm saying? Toast it, put butter on it. Pour blueberries, sauteed in a little bit of butter and honey all over this bread, like I did once before and made a video of. All right, guys. So much where I should see. I'm sorry I didn't do any prep work. Okay, so should I put it? I'm just gonna do some. I'm going to put it on the food, because you've seen enough seen enough of this eye makeup. I just got to move the camera closer to the food, I think. Whew, happy 420, everybody. Took me a while to prepare for this. I tell you what, not to mention all the treatment we need for all the bad news. It's like, oh man. I tell you what, it's not the easiest time to have a really good attitude. You got to work at it. You know what I mean? So many people suffering out there now. So much more, and in situations where they wouldn't have otherwise. All right, well, let's just get these two mixes together, right? Of course, there'll be some blueberries in here, like a little can or pouch or something. Let's see what they got. Yeah. Can of blueberries. But I also have a whole bunch more blueberries. I'm gonna put all these in there. Go with all those bananas, and I'm not sure how, maybe even some of those bananas, which is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's like 12 bananas. So that's exciting. All right, next one. Now, each one of these things, they're always going to tell you put a little oil, some eggs, and then either water, or you can put milk, right? Or cashew or almond milk, it says here. Doesn't say or water, but it could be, right? And yes, it's 3 eggs. A half a cup of melted butter or vegetable or coconut oil. Well, I'm going to put some olive oil in it because I don't conform to anything ever. That's the beauty of cooking. If you don't understand what cooking is your way to be a rebel, to not conform to anything. You never have to do anything like anyone says you're supposed to, because there is no right or wrong or anything that remotely close to right or wrong when it comes to cooking. That's the beauty. All right, and then this one here, the quick bread for the banana bread says, for bread, use water. For muffins, use milk. Use more oil if you're making muffins. And in both cases, use eggs. Half a cup or a third of a cup. And that's a consistency with all these. So that's all you got to do. You know, just to have fun baking at home. I've never made things from scratch. I need to grow up and do that someday. But nevertheless, I have fun mixing these kinds of things and then just adding to it. You can displace all this flour with a shit ton of more fruit. That's pretty much what I've learned, and I don't really eat fruit enough or very well or often enough. So this is a way for me to like trick myself into eating a whole bunch of it. And yeah, so my goodness, let's get to work here. We got eggs. We got eggs. We got this tall beer I'm thinking about drinking. I just to celebrate, even though it's like 8:30 in the morning. You know what I'd call? You know what we call that here? You know what we call that here at All Good Things and All Good Time? When you drink beer at 8 in the morning, we call that doing a Pete Hegseth. Yep, that's right. Okay. You know? All right, I got 5 eggs. Let's put 5 eggs in there. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bing, bong, bong. Just like that. Oh, a little piece of eggshell. Did you know that, like, the calcium pills are just eggshells ground up? It's kind of funny. Just pure calcium, I guess, eggshells. Right. Ooh, I just bounced a shell off the top of the trash. All right. Wish I could be playing some music at the same time. Think of that. Someday I'll be smart enough to figure out how to do that. I think I could play like some of that I could go to YouTube's non-copyrighted music and probably just cue that up and play some whatever, whatever there is there. There's a bunch of stuff. It's musical stuff. All right. Whoo, I tell you what. All right, we got 5 eggs in there. It asked for 4. We put 5. And look at this. Egg whites. I'm going to add some egg whites too. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. Not following any rules. Right away. Not following the rules. Breaking rules. Let's put that away. Let's put things away as we go. Oh man, you know what? Cheers to you, everybody. Even though it's a smoking holiday, I've had a couple safety meetings already. I'm sure you're able to do that. God bless you. God bless you. All right. Need a glass. As you know, it's the proper way to pour beer. Whoa, shit. What's going on? Like a German. Big head. Big head. Okay, we'll let that work its way down. No beer will be served before it's time. Okay. Pooh, let's put the banana powder. And the blueberry muffin powder, which is gluten-free. So only one of these things has gluten, and then we're gonna totally dilute that with a lot of fruit. So if I just made the banana bread with nothing added, it would have been so much more gluten per bite. But now it's just totally diluted. It's good to be aware, of gluten, how much you're consuming, when you're consuming it. It's good to take breaks, not to consume gluten all the time. All right. Let's put in the can of blueberries. So this is where we're at now. We're having fun. We got eggs and powder in there. I can smell the sugar. All right. Popping the can of blueberries. Okay. And then, there's a band here called And Then. A-N-D-E-N. That's the name of the band, And then, like when you're telling a story, and then. But in local pidgin, and then. There's also, and it really irks me, this dipshit on Fox News, the big, well, they're all morons, but the one that's really big, he's a big moron. He wrote a book called Nuff Said, that son of a bitch. There's a band here called Nuff Said, right here, Lahaina Town, Nuff Said. They got some good songs, and been around a long time. He stole their name, put it on his book. Not cool. But everything Republicans do is not cool. All right, now I just did something I've never done before. I am stepping out on a culinary limb right here. Let's put some acai from Costco. You know, the kind that they freeze up into a bowl for you? Well, that's now in there. So now we're gonna have blueberry, banana, strawberry, acai, walnut, these walnuts, and eggs. So much nutrition. You know, later I'll just cut up a piece of bread and be like bedazzled with nutrition, you know? And then be able to repeat that like for a month and a half, because it's gonna be a big batch. All right, so now we got this beautiful splash, big splash of purple in there. That's exciting. Okay, and let's throw in all these other blueberries. I'm gonna take about that much. Just throw them all in there. I don't need to save any of these. All right. Oh, we're taking it. You know what we're doing? We're turning it up to 11. You know, you thought the dial only went to 10. It goes up to 11. That's what we're doing here. Woo. Right up to 11. So now this is just a beautiful beer. It's not beer. Should best be poured. That's a 9.2%. You know, quadruple IPA. From God Bless America, Northern California, Chico, home of Bidwell Park. All right, look at that. That's a creamy head. It's like whipped cream on top almost. Ah, boy, tell you what. Now I'm gonna get a lot for my money because I'm working on an empty stomach in the morning. All right, happy 420. Okay, now I got work to do. Let's move all these pans aside. Let's get these strawberries up front and center. Because what I think I should do is get this bread baking and then start cooking the other things. And then, like a climax, you know, at the end, pull the bread out of the oven. And that'll be so exciting. Oh my God, so exciting. Okay, let's see what's going on here. But yeah, and then I was going to Santa Rosa Junior College in the early 90s, and now 420 had become Earth Day. And on one of those days, Mary Rathbun, Brownie Mary, and Jack Harrar came and gave speeches, engaging speeches. Jack Harrar sold this shirt. I bought one from him. I had some really good herb, and I smoked him out, and he's like a pot legend, so that's cool to be able to say. Honestly, I smoked out in the backseat of my car, which was parked in the little rotundrum there at Santa Rosa Junior College. It was awesome. Anyway, and she told this joke that I repeat, and yeah, but then I think there was a decoupling. You know, the Earth people who wanted to say we got to take care Earth Day, we got to take care of the planet. They wanted to decouple from the weed 420 revolution, and so as it grew, and so those two things aren't together anymore, but they used to be. And I don't know if there still is an Earth Day and what, but they used to be the same, and then I think they decoupled, and I don't know where they're at now. But back then they were the same day, and yeah, so that was a pretty cool day. Jack Harrar's passed on, of course, and he has all kinds of weed strains and products named after him. And of course, 420, the expression that comes from Santa Fe, California, where I happen to have been born and raised. My mom went to Santa Fe High School, the high school where those guys claim they invented it. Boy, they really monetized that. If that's all just made up, good job, man, because I think they probably made some money on that. Anyway. All right, so we are having fun. Let's see now. Oil. Okay, we're gonna put some olive oil in there because, you know, you saw that video. I saw that video. Olive oil. Help you live long. Polyphenols. All right, I'm just gonna pour some in there. That's about a third of a cup, about another third of a cup. That's enough, plenty. Okay, so we got a lot of liquids now in there. All those eggs, some egg whites, the oil. Still haven't put any water. Ooh, I could put beer in there. Actually, wouldn't be bad. It goes pretty good in bread. I'm not going to this time, but next time. That'll be a good thing to experiment. Maybe I should. Anyway, put some medium chain triglycerides. You know what I'm saying? If I had coconut milk, I could have put that in there. That would have been medium chain triglycerides. But so is, and it's from Sebastopol, very close to Santa Rosa Junior College, the aforementioned Santa Rosa Junior College. From Sebastopol, Meyenberg goat milk. Yes, sirree. And right there where the Bohemian Grove is, too. All right. I have friends, the high school there is Annalee High School. I have friends that went there. My good friend who is moving here right now, it looks like, to another island, is from there. Went to Annalee High School. Okay, and his roommate in college was my water polo teammate, Vahan Salzmasazani was his roommate, who also went to Annalee. I think I just repeated myself, maybe. Getting to that age, I'm gonna be repeating myself. Okay. All right. Well, I threw some milk in there, some oil, some stuff. Let's just give it a big old. Let's whip it all up. You know what I mean? There. Let's point that down. Good thing I got a shirt on this time. You know, woo! It was rough having to see my belly that one time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Should I put on more lights? Guess I could. I have this fluorescent one. All right. Well, let's just see where that takes us. Oh boy, oh boy. Look at that color. Purple bread. Oh my goodness. We still got all these strawberries, all these bananas. And these nuts, I gotta put those in there. So, we're still here in the creation process. This is, I suppose this is a very good way to celebrate 420. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree. Tell you what the heck you gonna do? I don't know. Craig, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing ever. It's my first day every day. Okay. Oh, that's a good time. Now that's some. Oh, hey, by the way. So I just created that image. I asked AI just a very few things. I said, make an image of beautiful food and write the words sexy food porn on a plate. And that's the image it made. The image that you saw, a misspelled food, added an extra O. And yeah, it was pretty funny. I mean, holy shit. What a way to make an image for, you know, a video. So I need to get to work. I need to shut up. I talk too much. God, why do I talk too much? Okay, let's get down on this, huh? Get down on it. Let's get it on. Ah! Oh, so much work ahead of me. You see how much work I got? It's a lot. It's really a lot. If I'd had respect for you, I would have cut all this stuff up sooner. But in reality, having an audience is probably helping motivate me to get this done, right? So that's pretty cool. Thank you for being here. All right. But also, I'm trying to teach the world a lesson. Don't conform. Be a rebel, especially in the kitchen. Ain't no rules. And I never saw anybody make a strawberry, banana, blueberry bread. You know what I mean? Or a banana, blueberry bread. Or a strawberry, banana bread. I've never seen those things, so. Seems like I should have, though. If I was those ladies that have that show, I've had it, I would say I've had it. Here's what I've had it, okay? And because you're wondering, what has he had it over? I've had it over people saying, let me be clear, okay? You're saying nothing. You're trying to say something, and you're saying nothing. Let me be clear means nothing. It's just a waste of time speaking. Everyone nowadays is saying that shit all the time. Just like I feel like that ever is something that matters, right? Facts, baby, facts, not what you feel like. What happens in our country nowadays, people are like, yeah, I feel like that could be true, so therefore it is, and now I'm going to believe it. Put it on a sticker and a shirt. All right, we were having fun. Oh my God. So much fun. Look at the contrast, the red against the purple. Oh my God. Whoa, look at that one. It's a strange looking one. That's what that is. Very strange. Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't think it really gets much better than this, you know what I mean? Oh, and I just feel so sorry for all the people in the world. There's so many people suffering so much. Like, you know what's really fascinating is in a world where, and I'm not trying to disparage the people that take their own lives, but you know they'll be like the kid. There are a lot of examples of people who sort of have everything, and then you know, they take their own life or whatever, right? And meanwhile, there's these homeless people fucking fight like hell to survive. That if anyone you would think would be killing themselves, it'd be the homeless people. But like when the you know, the billionaire that owns the Niners' son took his own life, you know, it's like, holy shit. Money isn't necessarily, you know, happiness per se. But yeah, there is a certain level of something to admire when it comes to the people who fight to survive, you know, just to get water, find a bathroom, get a little hygiene once in a while. I mean, it is, that's got to be a brutal struggle. And some of them have it better than so many others who are actually, you know, being bombed right now. I mean, my God, the world is just so messed up. What the heck you gonna do except smoke a lot of weed on 420? Seems like, you know, not too bad a thing. Not too bad a thing to do on 420. Locally, our legislators, there's been news locally about the effort to legalize weed and whether or not it will be done and what's going to be done. And what they're going to do is try to, and the thing is, it's not hard, I don't think, right now to really get a license to smoke, medical license, right? It's pretty easy. My son got one. I don't have one. I could get one, though, real easy. And and what they did apparently is pass some laws or whatever, or add to what their laws are, making it easier for people to become medical marijuana users. In other words, the way you can read that is, if you're a local person, we're going to make it so you can smoke, but we don't want tourists, you know, being able to go into these stores and be idiots. which is pretty cool. Basically it's going to be the Kama Aina. If you're Kama Aina, if you basically have an ID, they're going to make it so you can smoke probably. I don't know. That's how it was reported in the news that it's just going to somehow be easy. They're going to make it more accessible, and so that's interesting. Lowering the bar, I guess, on what you would need to say in order to what illness it is you're treating. Of course, anyone with PTSD, they're an obvious candidate, right? So, or if you're just old and everything hurts, there's just so many reasons. Your back pain, I got all the reasons. The trauma from your crazy family growing up, which like 80% of us have probably. It might be a low estimate. All right, we're working our way through the strawberries. I tell you what, my goodness, I do love color contrast in my cooking. I've got this special salsa recipe I'm gonna cook someday for you. That is all about color contrast. I start making this green salsa, and then I add some colors to it, and it's so fun. When green is the backdrop, you can add a little purple, a little orange. The joys of a tomatillo pasta. I mean, tomatillo pasta, tomatillo salsa, excuse me. I don't know what I'm saying or doing here. All right. What the heck is going on? I gotta get this bread in the oven, you know what I mean? My goodness. I really should have done a bunch of this work first. I should have done all this work first and then hit play. But I might have just taken a nap instead. If it wasn't for being on camera, I might be succumbing to the temptation to take a nap. All right, we're getting there. Now I'm sort of under the assumption that since these are grown in Kula, that the people who are growing them are care, you know what I mean, aren't using things that would be unhealthy, pesticides and the like. Don't know that for sure, but at least they're local and not from, Mexico. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Or California even. I trust our little local farmers a little bit more than big agriculture. Alright, so much fun. We're just making it up as we go. So many of these little buggers. That's why the prep work is always, whether you're painting a house or cooking a meal, it's all about the prep work. But what's cool is this will, at the end, be something that is then prepped. A whole bunch of food and nutrition made ready to eat in a fun presentation. Delicious bread. Man, this is just... But it's worth it. The costs of food goes down so much, and it's so nice when you know what ingredients are, where they're sourced, their provenance. So much fun. Throwing the red in there. Oh, let's just stir it up a little to see what it looks like with the Red mixed in. Oh, that's exciting. Tell you what. Woo! It's like water for chocolate. It's making me emotional. Oh my goodness. All right. Beautiful food. What's going on up in there? Okay. We're having a good time. It's 420. This is a bigger holiday for a lot of people than other days of the year. For some people, this is bigger than Christmas or New Year's or whatever. 4th of July. That's a big daddy right there. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just wish I had someone to cook for, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, and dance with. You see that guy and that? That was great, that old guy. He's 65, 66, he said. I said, so how do you stay so fit? How do you keep that skin glowing like that? He says, I make a lot of love. And I dance a lot. Of course, I had to say, sounds like I need a girlfriend. I mean, what else would you say to that? Sounds like a healthy thing to have, maybe. Sounds like he's in a healthy relationship. All right. Whew. All right, we've worked through all of those. That's big work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, you know. Make no mistake. It's a labor of love, but it's a lot of work. Okay, all right. Now, let's see. What else? What else? The bananas. Let's get into these bananas. Should we just put them in straight like this? These are pretty. These are pretty perfect for bread. There. Just put it in there straight. All right. Ah, what a good time. All right, one down. 12 more to go. Something like that. But as you can see, this is just expanding, right? It's just becoming bigger and bigger, and all the things that I'm adding to that powder is super healthy, right? All right. These are just perfect. Seriously. Oh, baby. And these are our wonderful local apple bananas. As you've been hearing with the tariffs, we don't make bananas in the United States. Except for a couple places. And this is one of them. And this is our little favorite local banana, I guess you could say. There's other kinds, ice cream bananas, red bananas. Who knew there was all kind of bananas? All kind of limes, all kind of tangerines. It's funny, when you go to the grocery store, you may not ever realize that there's a whole bunch of different kinds of things in that same category. Like, who knew there was 25 kinds of lemons? and limes. Oh, there's a new grocery store on the island that's really, really interesting. I'm gonna do a video there. It's called the Seafood Supermarket. I thought it was just seafood, but it's a full-on supermarket. And then when I was in there, someone's like, "This is like a giant Filipino market." And it was a Filipino person, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't really look at it like that." But now that I look at it, yeah, if you're a Filipino person, this is a store made just for you. And I think they have a lot of Asian Filipino products in there. But I mean, fish like I've never seen it in a store, just out on ice. All kind of fish I've never seen. Whole fish I wouldn't know what to do with. I've cooked a lot of pieces of fish meat, but never whole fish. I mean, I know how to, we do a paka and stuff like that. I've seen that and I can comprehend that. But that's what's going on. Pardon me. So I'm not very good at doing two things at once. All right. Oh, this is gooey is what it is, because these are just perfectly right, and they're just about gooey. But perfect for bread. I almost bought at Costco. They got 4 pounds of chocolate chips. And I almost got those chocolate chips, which I could, chocolate and blueberries work, chocolate and bananas, of course, work, chocolate and strawberries, works. So, in addition to putting these nuts in there, I could also put chocolate, which I may in the future. But I did not buy it. I exercised some discipline. All right, we are getting through this this gaggle of bananas. All right, so much fun. Look how big this batch is getting here. I should give it a stir. All right, let's give it a stir. You know what this does? It stirs me up inside. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Whoo. Here, let me just, look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Some sexy food porn. Gee shucks. I thought that was a funny name. Obviously, I'm always trying to find a way to write a couple words to make you laugh in the title of my video. And hopefully I succeed once in a while. Woo, this is just a beautifully mushy, but not totally bruised banana. Apple banana. Three more to go. Not one, not two, but three. Raja. Okay. Here we go. Oh, just 2 bananas away. Not one, but 2. That's right, 2. Just two left. Woo. They're getting mushier as they sit there in the last few minutes. It's gonna go right into this. All right. Oh my God, it's so much fun. Okay, last banana. Last banana. All right. Pew, pew, pew. With sound effects. Bing, bing, bong, 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 bong. Pew, pew, pew. All right. There we go. Oh, gotta get that off my fingers. All right. You get the idea. How's my smoky eye? Smoky eye, blue steel. All right. So I'm stirring that up now. The red and the purple and yellow, white bananas, all this color, so beautiful. Oh my God, some acai in there. Oh, so much stuff. That's good for you. So much. Okay. Whew. All right, here I'm gonna get rid of all these. The kinds. Oh. All right. Get rid of this. You know, I should clean as I go. You know, you don't want to leave it for later. Because what happens is you eat and get so full you can't move, and then you leave a mess, you know? Now, I'm actually talking about myself, not you, of course. If I say you, I'm really talking about me, you know? That's what people usually mean. Oh my goodness, cheers to you. We got, oh baby, I mean, we're talking, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. Ooh, a lot of food in there. It's gonna be a lot of breakfasts. This could be 2 months of breakfast right there. It is fun when you're like starving and you've got like a slice of this and you could just like put it in a pan and heat it up and then maybe put some butter on it. And just eat it like that with butter on it. Oh my God, it's so good. But I have cream cheese. I just bought a big tub of cream cheese because I'm getting too skinny too fast. I don't want to get too skinny too fast, so I gotta make sure and I got a big tub of sour cream to help with that too, and I have beer. So cheers, happy 420 everybody. Oh, I gotta tell you, you know, let's see, all 2 of you, thank you for watching. On Wednesday, next Wednesday is open mic night at the community college. I love that it's at the community college at like 4 in the afternoon with a bunch of, you know, kids, 18, 19, 20 years old, maybe a few over the age of 21. So I'll have to write a set of jokes that works for them. All right, there can be no current event references. There can be no historical references. There could be nothing about the past, about assuming they know anything, okay? So that's how I'll have to approach trying to figure out what jokes I want to tell them. And I don't know how much time I'll have, but I can probably manipulate that a little bit. I'll probably get them, since it's community college, I'll probably get them to give me a little extra time. And I'll film it maybe live and otherwise. And that'll be fun. And then that'll be a product of mine that I'll post on my channel, also live. And, you know, it'll make me famous because, you know, it'll be community college stand-up comedy. I mean, what could be funnier? Anyway, so, yeah, we got that going for us. All right, there I am, wasting time. I should be working like a man belongs in the kitchen, working on. I shouldn't be allowed to stop for a moment. All right. All right. I was thinking I might make the world's greatest mac and cheese. I already have the world's greatest mac and cheese recipe, but I've imagined an even better way to make it, and I know which I have to make and show you. And the beautiful thing about it is it's so simple. You know, mac and cheese is simple, But so to make a long story short, in case you don't want to have to see the whole story, you get a package of mac and cheese, which helps you melt other cheeses, right? And you get that little sauce going. A bunch of different ways you can do that, with or without milk, water, butter, and then you add Parmesan and mozzarella, right, to the overall mix and blend, and the combination is dynamite. But I'm gonna add goat cheese too, because goat cheese is so creamy when it melts, and it's gonna go great in there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the best mac and cheese recipe ever made in the history of the world of all time. So take note, and if you want to make great mac and cheese, just steal my recipe. Whoo! Where's that can? Did I consume the whole thing? Oh no! Look at that. Boy, 19.2 ounces of 9% alcohol. Like an old man like me should ever need more than that? I don't think so. Nor does my if you didn't know this, when you get old, you're gonna want your liver to work. Yeah, and your kidneys. Yeah, having no kidneys or bad liver is not cool when you're old. It really makes life less fun. So it's a good thing to just be aware of. Don't be one of these idiots that says, "Oh, something's gonna kill me anyway, so who cares?" You're gonna care. Trust me. When toes start falling off and shit, whoo, you're gonna be like, "This sucks." Sugar. Beware of your sugar. All right, but in moderation, let's have a good time. Woo! Okay. So we're doing here moderately good times. I'm never gonna go crazy, but it's gonna be a moderately good time all the time. All right, so got that amazing thing. I mean, can I just show that to you again? Oh my God, look at that. If the fluorescent lights weren't on, it would be so much sexier. Just like my eyes. But, yeah, we got fluorescence, so not so sexy. It would be more sexy, arguably, definitively. But we're gonna work with these ugly lights that don't bring out my skin tones very well. It's okay. All right, let's put that goat milk away. All right, and let's get those carrots out. Let's not forget about the carrots. Okay, anything else? I don't know what I'm doing. Whew. Just admit it's your first day every day, when in doubt. Oh, you guys all see my whole joke? Like I said before, someone said, "You sound like Mitch Hedberg." Oh my God, that's like saying the nicest thing you could ever say to me. I swear to God. So that's cool. It made me so happy. Still makes me so happy. And that video's got 1,000 views. That little short. Now, will it just stop there like all the other videos? Just stop on a certain number and then nobody ever sees them again? It's so weird. If it, we'll see if it doesn't stop. Some of them just keep going. Like the drunk couple walking has had like almost 80,000 views. And I never know what video people are gonna watch or not. I swear to God. Sometimes, yeah. Anyway, you never know. There's videos. I probably have videos that would have got a lot of views. I just didn't know it. They all seem sort of mediocre, and then you post them some, and then whoa, 70,000 views. But those shorts, it's interesting. They don't pay anything. Like that 1,000 views for that, I'll get like 8 cents, you know what I mean, for 1,000 views on a short. But the cool thing is, when I do these long ass videos, or the ones of the ocean, people tune in for way longer than they do for like other people's videos. Like nobody gets people to watch their videos for hours. So in that way, I totally am a rebel, again, because that's who I am. But I rebel against this, oh no, you gotta make it 4 minutes, or 6 minutes, or 12, or 16, or whatever the science is of the length of time your videos are supposed to be. I don't really have much sense of anything when it comes to any of that. God, I gotta get back to work here, shit. God, sorry, excuse me. I know, that's what you're thinking. You're like, Craig, get to work. You need to be cooking and cleaning, you know, fulfilling your role. All right, I'm gonna do, let's put some flour, like, you know, so put some butter and then some flour on the pan, because I want it to be very non-sticky. So we're gonna rub it down. Rubbing it down. Oh my God, I can't even say the jokes I'm thinking, because I'll laugh too hard. I'll start to cry. Okay. Oh, sorry. Anyway, just rubbing it down, ladies. Okay. I'll tell you what. All right, so now we got it all buttered up. You know what I mean? We got it all. We got you all buttered up here. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what. Now, I'm also gonna do a little bit of flour on there. Some oat flour. All right. Get some flour in there, because we want to really just not have sticky the kind. We don't want that. We want, you know, pop it right out. Okay. All right. Totally a great time. Oh my God, you realize? Oh, all I gotta do is pour that into there. Pop that sucker in the oven. And this food porn is gonna get going. All right, let's get it on. Okay. Let's get this bugger right here. I'm gonna use this one. Okay. Oh my goodness, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Look at that. Is it getting any better than this? I don't think so. I really don't. Look at it. Oh. I am damn near speechless. Although it's, I am damn near speechless. Okay, now what we're gonna do? Oh, we're gonna hit bake, and then we're gonna stick. You know, we're gonna put the temperature up to. That's right, baby. The oven is gonna cook this bread at the temperature of 420. That's what we're doing. We're cooking at 420, because you can just make up a temperature. There's no rules. I don't even know what the packet says. Who cares? Who cares what the instructions say? Do whatever you want. That's what I say. I grew up in a non-era of, where, like right now, all these terrible people want to control everybody. I grew up in an America where people were proud to be free. Question authority. Take no shit. Live free or die. What is that? Live free or die. The license plate in New Hampshire or Virginia. Live free or die. Gotta look at. I'm putting butter just right down in the middle on top. I mean, can you imagine, like, how beautiful that's gonna resonate in the overall spirit? And oh my God, look! Do I have a little bit left? I still do. Like 8 pounds more. Okay, well, let's just put that one in there, you know. All right, we're putting it in. We're putting it in. Pu and Sai. There used to be t-shirt company named Poo Sai, and it was local and hella cool. If you never heard of Poo Sai, you now have. I used to have a shirt burned up in the fire that one of the Waikiki Beach Boys gave me because he wanted my Duke shirt when I opened Duke's in Malibu. When I opened Duke's in Malibu, the Waikiki Beach Boys came, Rabbit K. Kai and all his boys, and this old guy, and I wish I could remember all the rest of their names. I drank at the bar with him, but he's like, I want your shirt, I'll trade you. And so we just changed shirts right there at the bar, and it was a Poo Inside shirt, which is put it inside, which is a surfing expression for putting inside the barrel, right? Surfing, but also for putting it inside, you know, a lady. So that's that reference. It's a little hardcore local reference. I haven't seen a Poo Inside shirt or bumper sticker for 20 years, but they used to be around. They still might be on Oahu. It's an Oahu business creation. My friend, he's kind of, I mean, he knows so many people that one person watching here might know. Aloha, Michelle. What's his name? Higginbotham. The Higginbothams. Jamie Higginbotham. His brother had a house that probably burned down right across the street from Duke's and down a little ways in Malibu, where the big fire just happened. Cheers to you. Happy 420. Well, let's make another one of those. Let's fill up this pan. It's gonna go a long way. I'm gonna make a lot of. Oh shit! It's not too late. That first batch has no nuts. Dang it! You know what I mean? Protein, and these nuts have the most omega-3s. They have some omega-3s. A vegetable source of omega-3s. And they generally have, I think, less oxalates. You know, oxalates. That thing. There's this trend on TikTok. Some lady started shoving spinach in her mouth. But here's the thing. Spinach is full of oxalates. Probably not a good idea, really, if you understand oxalates. Probably shouldn't shove spinach in your mouth like that. The less oxalates, the better, generally speaking. This lady wrote this book, Toxic Superfoods, all about oxalates. Everyone in Hawaii knows what oxalates are also, because that's the thing that's in taro or kalo that makes it so you got to cook it, boil it, bake it for 5 hours, and then pound it with a poi hammer. That's taro for you, full of oxalates. So it's interesting. When I learned about oxalates, I already knew about them. I just didn't know I knew about them. But that's what's in taro. I'm learning things all the time. All right. We got nuts. We got nuts. We got rain. We got sun. We got seasons in the sun. And we got nuts. And we got nuts. We got a little extra protein in there, ladies. Pardon me. All right. Now we got nuts in there, you know. That'll be good. Whew. Okay. Now we can get back to work. Putting that in a pan. Which again is going to call for me rubbing it down with some butter. Oh yeah, baby. We're rubbing it down. With some butter. I mean, talking butter. We're talking like grade AA. Grade AA butter. Oh. I might cry. It's making me emotional. all around the edges of the bread, there's gonna be butter just hiding there. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like this secret surprise everywhere. Unanticipated. Oh, that's butter in there, isn't it? Oh. Nah, I put a good coat of butter on there, you know? That's right. All lubed up. All right. Nothing but serious stuff going on here. Serious stuff. Okay. All right, we're gonna same thing. We're gonna put some oat flour on there because I bought this flour and I just never use it. So let's just put it all around this pan. Let it stick to the butter, and you know, just make it easier for the bread to pop out. All right. That's some sound effects. Okay. All right, I'll show it to you. I was gonna say. Now I just want you to imagine. Here, let me zoom in on that for you. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, tell you what. I don't know what sexy food is. Well, maybe I do. I reckon it might look something like that right there. Oh man. Oh, that's some sexy food, Craig. Why are you always making food so sexy? I don't know. It's a natural gift, you know. When you love what you do and you do what you love, you know, it comes out looking like that. Oh my God. That's kind of like how my belly moves. Okay, let's put some butter on that because, you know, it's not going to hurt anything. We like a little butter on it, you know? Who doesn't? Okay. Meanwhile, there's already one in there, you know? And it, you know, it is getting it on in there right now. It is getting it on. Oh, God. I tell you what. Is it a Sunday? Is this the day? Oh, so it was pretty trippy, man, at this protest. People suggested that they might try to make martial law today, which I think we call it. I didn't know this was fucking Hitler's birthday. Also, that's the other weird thing, right? Only the white supremacists out there, the white inferiorists, would know it's Hitler's birthday. Oh, gee whiz. Let's hope there isn't really, really god-awful news later. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. Okay, so you seen that one. Oh, God, I'm scary up close. That's better. Okay. Oh, baby. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, baby. All right. I'm going to need some more places to cook up in here. We got another one of these bad boys. Oh, we got this big one, this big one, a big one. Let's see. If we can fit the whole load into the big one here, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Who knows? We'll find out. If not, we can make pancakes out of that. Add another egg, add a little flour, whip it up, add the right amount of water. Now, if you never did this, this is going to be the best advice you ever get. Ready for this? Okay, when you're making pancakes, first of all, real maple syrup is preferable. Costco's got it. Put syrup in your batter. Cook your pancakes in a little bit of butter. And then explain to the recipient that the flavors are locked inside and that they don't really need to add butter or syrup, and to give it a try first, see how it tastes. And they will say, oh, that tastes just right already. I don't really need to do nothing to that. And if you have little kids, this is how you keep them from making a goddamn mess all over the place and putting too much butter on shit or too much syrup all over the place. And when it's expensive maple syrup, you're going to want to limit that amount. How do you do that? You put it in the batter, all right? Best way to feed 6 kids that show up to your house is pancakes. And it's cheapest. They'll be so happy. And if you do it that way, no mess. And you have control over those assets, which is your maple syrup and your butter. Okay. Once again, ladies, are you ready? Oh, I gotta get my fingers on it just right. Here we go. All right, let's rub it down with some butter. Oh yeah, we're rubbing it down with some butter. Oh, I feel like I'm in a South Park episode. All right. Oh yeah. Rubbing it down with some butter. Because when in doubt, yeah, I like to put a little butter on it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? A little butter. It's a reason to exercise, right? Butter. It's a reason to have a gym membership so that you can feel okay about eating this shit. In case it's clogging my heart. I don't really know. I haven't been to a doctor forever. Can't really remember the last time. All right. And let's hit it again. Just some of that there oat flour. We'll just kind of move it all around. Putting our left foot in. Our right foot out, moving it all around. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, what a good time. What a good time. Okay. Making messes. Whew, writing checks I might not be able to cash. You know, I'm not sure if I'll get around to cleaning that up. As soon as I should. We'll see. We'll see. I might take a nap soon. All right. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I'm gonna make sure we don't waste any. How cool am I, huh? With an eyeliner on, like JD Vance. Oh my God, like he is setting trends. Everyone wants to be just like him. Everybody loves that man, don't they? Everybody. But it's like, oh, I want to be just like JD Vance. He's like an American hero. Huh, isn't that what's happening? No? Oh, because that's what I hear. I watch Fox News. They say he's a hero. They say he's a war hero. He's an astronaut. Oh, he won a Nobel Prize. Yeah, if you didn't know, J.D. Vance, pretty accomplished. Hillbilly Rhodes Scholar. No. He's a peasant. Comes from a peasant family. Oh, J.D. Vance. I just love how China's just beating the shit out of him. Everybody is. Oh. And when those I've had it ladies give him shit, oh, it feels so good. It just feels so good. Okay, so let's move the batter. It's nice and thick. Didn't put too much liquid in there, so it's pretty thick. Let's pop that in the oven. My goodness, okay. Oh, tell you what. Here, so we can fit this one up here. Okay, we got some action going on here. We got some action. Okay, all right, okay, all right. What's next? Let's put that butter away. Let's clean things up for a second, and then I'm gonna go right back in there while those amazing things bake up amazingly in there. Okay. Phew. All right. Fresh rag. Oh, all right. Well, we got that out of the way. And of course, the greater message there is do whatever you want. Just like you're supposed to do, because you're, well, or from anywhere in the country. I mean, the whole world should be just free, obviously. So I don't want to just sound like I'm speaking to people from this country, but there's democracies everywhere. Everyone has the freedom to do whatever you want all the time, and especially in the kitchen. Ain't no rules. But I do suspect that there are lots of people that just don't think they can, or when they cook, they feel like they got to follow a recipe every time, and that is nonsense. Never follow a recipe. All right. Let's cook some tacos, because I am hungry. Shazam pow. That's what we're doing. We're cooking some tacos. We get tacos. Okay, let's get some heat. What's going on here? Let's get that up to 420. Okay. Got some heat going here. Let's get some tortillas on there. Let's do 2 of these. Okay. We'll do 1 but 2. 1 but 2, same time. Okay, all right, okay. What are we putting in there? Right here, that's what we're putting in there. Thinking about adding 1 extra ingredient that I didn't add before. A little guacamole. A little guacamole from Costco. We did not succumb to the racist traitors in the White House. They kept their DEI. They stay woke. They stay woke, those guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, so that's exciting. We got that on hand. Then we got the Jack's Cantina salsa. What, like 3 pounds of it? $6. Costco. It's gonna be a very affordable meal. Oh, look at this huge tub of hummus. $6. Thank you, Costco. We love you. And then, 5 pounds of mozzarella cheese at a cost of $3 a pound, less than $3 a pound. Pretty good deal, pretty good deal. Oh, and this right here, 10 cents for one of this boogers. 10 cents. So just think, it's how much could it cost to make this? Not too much. That's what I'm saying. All right, and that's what I'm putting in there. Okay, we're gonna get one going here, and then we'll do a little flippy do, and then we're gonna put a little cheesy wheezy, and then pow like that, and then spread a little of the kind, and then sprinkle a little of the kind, and then put a little of the kind on there, and then take it off, and add guac and broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts. That's right. We're gonna get our sulforaphane. We're gonna get our sulforaphane on. That's what's going on here. Mm-hmm. And now that you already know what that is, I don't sound so crazy. Maybe I sound crazy either way. It's all good. It's neither here nor there. Okay, so much fun. Okay, and when these tortillas get toasty, oh, I'll show you. It'll look good. It's how a tortilla is supposed to look. You know what I mean? Kind of like I'm supposed to look the way I would if I was 50 pounds lighter. But I don't. But tortillas, they're supposed to look a certain way, you know, when they really get their business going. And that is toasted. You know what I'm tempted to do is just put a little butter on my tortilla, but I'm gonna hold off. We're just gonna let the heat work it out. All right. Well, why don't I put the camera down? First of all, let's just take a little looky here. Ooh-wee. You know what happened? That butter on top? That's right. It melted. Ooh. All right. Okay, now we're having fun here. Tell you what. Ooh. We got hot tortillas. I've been burning my fingertips for years, so don't mind me if it seems like I'm burning my fingertips. It's normal. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Tacos. We're making tacos. Now, how I like to do this, because, you know, these are 10 cents and I'm poor. And there's no gluten. But I like to put two together and stick them together with the cheese. So the cheese is, you know, locked inside. We got cheese locked inside. That's what's going to happen here. And we need to get one of these going a little more than the other one. Now they're shrinking up, which is cool. Whew, I tell you what, I had a lot of funny thoughts. I can't think of anything when I'm looking at food and I'm hungry where I would be telling you my funny thoughts, but they just don't. I can only do one thing in my brain apparently at once. Oh. But imagine, like, you could be one of these people in this, like, these apartments in New York City that's so small, all you have is one little burner. You know what I mean? But on one little burner, you can do a lot, right? You can do a lot. So that's another thing, you know? Like, you really only need one pan often. Good times. Oh, there's still so much work to do. I have all these vegetables and I gotta make them. I gotta process these veggies. I have to. Oh, God. Tell you what. Oh, and you have no idea what this place is starting to smell like. Oh, blueberry muffins with bananas and strawberries and love, the smell of love in the air. Oh, that's what's coming out of the oven right there. It could make a person emotional. You know, if I cry, don't mind me. I cry sometimes anyway, just because of the fire. All right. All right, we're gonna start having toasted tortillas here pretty soon. If I could just let one sit there long enough. All right. Turn the heat up. That should help. The move here will be flip one over that's a little toasted, hit it with cheese. The side isn't toasted yet. Then take this toasted side, just put that on top of the other toasted side with the cheese in between, and then start flipping it around, you know. That's what we're gonna do here. Just to give you a heads up on the excitement ahead. Let's just keep those down. Heck, maybe put a little more heat on one of them than the other. All right. Cheers. Happy 420, everyone. What time is it? It's like 9 o'clock here or some shit. which means it's either 10, 11, 12 where you're at, or 13 or 14 or 15. Could be 15 where you're at. Or somewhere around the world. All right. Can you see the little bubbles of love? Oh, I see a little toasty action on there. A little bit there. That's when it gets. This gets so fun. Then you know what I mean, when you start seeing the toasty side. I really need to get another couple going right now, huh? Let's just get a couple more going. Start them off. Considering how long it takes, my goodness. Just put that over here. Ooh, that was hot. Don't touch the pan directly with your fingers. I don't recommend that. Okay, so check it out. Oh, that's gorgeous, right? Okay, so we'll put that over here. And then we'll take this bugger, put that right there like that. And then what we're gonna do is get ready with the cheese. Getting ready with the cheese. All right, so great. It's gonna be so fun. You there yet? Almost. Oh, it's getting good. It's getting good. Okay. Here we go. Let's turn the heat down a little now. Okay, we got that going. And we're gonna get a little dash of cheese there. And then we're gonna take this bugger, put the hot side down. All right, bam, okay. And then we got this bugger going, and now we're back in business. Now we got a couple on deck here. All right. And then when we flip that, pow, 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 we'll hit it with a little more cheese. We'll get the hummus ready. We'll get the salsa ready. All right, this is good, clean fun. Can't really get any better than this. Is it okay that I confess to you that I watch my own videos? Because if you didn't know this, you can watch your own videos. Give yourself views. Be less embarrassed when you see that nobody's watching your channel because you just gave yourself some views. Oh, look at that. Oh, gosh, darn. Oh, my God. Can you see? Oh, the toastiness. Okay, so we're just going to put a little bit of cheese down there, right? And then we're going to hit it with a little bit of bam. You know what I mean? Just saying, pow. That's little garbanzo beans. Just, oh, it's like beans. Just like beans and cheese on a taco. You know, but hummus. And then we're going to get this, let's put a little bit more on there. Gonna go right into here. And hit that with a little salsa. This is all from Costco, by the way. This is a Costco meal. So easy, so cheap. And booyah, ski daddy. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, this is good. This is pretty special. Oops. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing over here. Okay, so that's exciting. And now what we're gonna do is hit that broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts. Okay. Just hand pile that at, and then oh, look at that. We're gonna go for one more ingredient from Costco as well. Wow, like that. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now what we do is we pin that bugger. We pin that guy. There we go. All right, there it is. Taco number one. Probably cost, what does that cost? Like not that much money. Like 10, 20. I mean, that taco might cost me 75 cents to make. Just saying. Just saying. Maybe even less. Maybe 10 cents more. Who knows? But under $1. And, you know. Oh, and look at the toasty. The toastiness. That's when a tortilla really gets sexy. You know what I mean? That's when the food gets sexy. When it gets a little golden brown. Golden brown. Woo! Speaking of sexy, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm embarrassing my kids so much if they were ever to see this. And that feels so good. Okay, all right, a little toastiness there. Let's go for more toast over there, and then more toast on this side, and then we're gonna start the next process off. In the meantime, Shazam, pal! Look at that. I got breakfast. Oh, you know what I should do? This is kind of fun. Eggs. You know what I mean? Eggs. Here, let's do just a little bit of. Let's do this. Just a little bit of egg whites on the tortilla, right? Just cover that tortilla all the way up with egg whites. Now it's got eggs on it. Look at that. And this one too. Just a nice little layer of egg whites. Yeah, all right. Now we got a little egg on it. Look at that. All right. It's pretty exciting. Okay, now where is the cheese? Everything else the same. We're going cheese. We're going to flip that bugger right there like that. Oh yes, we're flipping it. First we got. Like that. Okie dokie, artichoke. Now it's a little more breakfasty with a little egg whites on there. Ooh, I'm gonna knock that down. Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's good. And good for you. Mmm. Mmm. Good times. Woo, that was good. All right. Oh, we got some flavor there. Mm-hmm. Salsa flavor. Fat-free fun. Sugar-free fun. Oops. That's okay. It's okay. All right. Next up. Yeah. So forfane. Broccoli sprouts. All right. Now, what's next? Oh, yeah, that's right. Guacamole. All right. There it is. Okay. Wonder what's going on in that sexy oven. You know what I mean? Oh my God. I bet it's sexy. Whatever it is in there. That's what I'm thinking. Like, a little bit emotional, a little bit sexy. Let's see. Oh. A little bit of both. Okay. Tell you what, these are really good. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients? 5 ingredients. But, I mean, you could do it with 2. You could do it with mozzarella cheese and hummus. You could do it with mozzarella cheese and guac. You could do it with mozzarella cheese and salsa. You do it with salsa and hummus. Do it with hummus and avocado. Anyway, there's no rules, you know. All right. That's a beautiful thing. Tell you what. All right. Now what? Whew. That was a pretty good time. All right, let's get the next pan out. We got to do some heavy lifting here. We might just call on that later. And let's put that away too. And that away. Meanwhile, there's some good stuff in there. Where's the lid to the can? Oh no. Oh no. No, it's okay. We'll find it. It'll turn up. There's a lid around here somewhere. Did you know that since it's 420, here's some marijuana education for you. Since it's 420. In the 60s, because an ounce of weed was about a handful and it fit on a big mason jar lid, just right, generally speaking, they would call an ounce of weed a lid, and it was $5 a lid. Anyway, coming to you from 1968, before I was born, maybe 72. Gosh darn it, where is the lid to that? Speaking of lids. Confusing. Did I throw it away? No. Alright, well, it'll turn up. Alright. Now that this is, look at this bad boy. Ooh. Look at that. Oh. And no meat. Pretty good, you know, for no meat. You can see the egg whites in there, in between. That's a breakfast taco. So good. Oh my God. Oh, so good. Okay. Where could I have put the lid to the guacamole? Oh well. You know, I always say, it's okay. It's okay. Alright, it's okay. Okay, now we gotta get down to these veggies. Oh my goodness. We got some veggies we gotta deal with here. Where do I even start? I don't even know. Did I get that one thing out of there yet? Still? No, still got it. Alright, we'll just start with this big old bad boy. Some red cabbage. Because, you know, all the colors of the rainbow are not only cool to have in your country, but they're very good to eat. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, still looking good. Look at that. All right. hella cool. Let's take the just take that layer on the outside off. Or that's just a beautiful color. You know what I mean? Okay. Wow. Wow. Oh, look at that. The heat's on. Let's give it some olive oil, isn't it? Okay. And let's put it all in there, because why? I'm not gonna. Not gonna want to process this later, so let's process all of it. It's so much in one pan. It takes up the whole pan. All right, well, I guess we'll just make a bunch of cabbage. With some garlic and whatever else I can stick in there. Let's add some color to that. All right, we're gonna add some yellow to that purple. I got these carrots burning a hole in my fridge. I bought them. I thought I had the cake coming, so I thought little baby carrots would be good for the cakey. It's also good for me, but all right, here we go. Are these triple washed or whatever? Organic, cut, peeled. I should probably give them a rinse nonetheless, right? Okay. All right. Giving my little carrots a rinse. Oh, all right. Meanwhile, there's some stuff in the oven. Isn't it good, ladies, to see me where I belong? In the kitchen. I know that's what you're thinking. You're like, that's right, man. You belong in the kitchen, Craig. Who you think you are, Craig? Don't think you belong in the kitchen? All right. Ooh, look at it. Look at the color. Oh my God. Just put some tomatoes in there, because that's another color. We're cooking with all the colors of the rainbow. Oh my goodness. This is doesn't get any better than this. You know what I mean? I know you know, but I just gotta say it over and over. Okay. Look at this now. Woo. I mean, I'm just saying. God dang it. I spread it out here. Woo. Okay. I'm just saying. That's a good time right there. Woo. Oh, look at the colors. Look at the colors. Okay. Garlic. Onions. The onions, the garlic. The garlic. Let's turn that on. Some garlic. Let's get an onion in there. Ooh. So much going on, so much to do. Ooh, we got a little bit of rot in that. It's not entirely healthy. Gross. Some onions, some garlic, some carrots, tomatoes, cabbage. Let's do another. Where's the other half of that onion? Okay. Better bust out another onion. These onions aren't lasting much longer. This one is half dead. All right, we got some more onions. Ooh-wee. These veggies should cook down, right? So that's all good. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? Is this usable? Is this usable? Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, we got some bok choy. Still usable. All right. Some bok choy. Maybe I should get another pan and just put half of it in another pan right now. Veggies do have a way of cooking down though. They don't stay all humongous forever. But there's a lot in here. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. May have to bust out another pan here, and that is all good. And that should just do that right now. Okay. Let's get another pan. Okay, now let's turn that bugger on. And then move this over here. And then bring this bad boy over here. A little butter in this one. Let's put some butter in here. All right. All right. Ain't that pretty? My goodness. This is how to eat healthy, people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Takes a little bit of work, but you know, you can do the work and then it's done for like a long time. Just like on a Sunday, for instance, you know, you could cook on a Sunday and have food for a week or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 weeks, depending upon how many banana, blueberry, strawberry, walnut breads you make. You know what I mean? Depending upon how many of those you make, you might have food for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, like I'm about to have. But this will be fun to portion out into some bags and put in my freezer. These veggies, they'll be veggies on demand. You know, veggies gone wild on demand. Get some mushrooms going now. Yes, we do. All right. Oh, missed that one. Okay. All right, now let's put some mushrooms in there. Let's do that. Let's put this portobello's. I don't think I'm gonna get to the portobello's. All right, I got these bad boys. Costco. Mm-hmm. Let's hit some olive oil. Ooh, what's going on down in here? Ooh, we're getting closer. Let's get some olive oil on that. Whew. Man, a little more garlic. Where's the garlic? Did I put it away? What did I do with the garlic? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's get some garlic in there. Splash of beer. All right. All right. Oh, how beautiful is that? I'll tell you what. Get that off of there, huh? Okay. And we got some veggies going. And that is it's a good time. Alright, I'm making a big mess, huh? But I got some veggies I can move forward. Still have more to process, but at least I got these done. Let's put a few more carrots maybe in there. Some crunchy carrots. A few more tomatoes. Oh, dropped that one. Oh boy, okay. Oh. Whew. Okay, we are working hard. Good times. now I'll be able to put these in an omelet, and a taco, a burrito, veggie sandwich. So many possibilities, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So many possibilities. And hopefully I'll live another day, you know what I mean? I won't die. I don't want to die. I won't die. Not till like it's totally my time to die, as long from now as possible. So I figure, you know, eat right, exercise, sleep well. That might help. Okay, so let's get some. Move that to the rubbish. Oh gosh. All right, now what's going on down in here? That's pretty sexy. Okay. Whoo! All right. Well, now you seen it. You seen it. I did the. Been eating those tacos lately, so I was able to, and they're so simple, and they're just 4 ingredients at Costco. I'm pretty sure you can eat like for like $1.50 a meal at that rate with those things. So in case you're on a budget, you know, I'm here for you. I'm really good at eating like a poor person. You got to know your place when you're me. But that's one of the beautiful things, right? Like, everybody does things that make them feel less poor if you're poor. You know, maybe you drink a fancy beer or a nice wine or whiskey, or maybe you drive a nice car, right? Maybe you have a really nice purse, bag, or nice clothes, things that make expensive shoes that make you feel, you know, like you're part of that class. All right, good times. Let's just put this right on top of that like that. I think it's cooked down, sort of. I mean, it's still just this massive pile of veggies. Beautiful, massive pile of veggies. Oh, and I'm just gonna bag those up, put those in the fridge or freezer, and start adding salsa and guac to them. All right. Good times, good times. We are getting close. Oh, the top of the bread starting to almost get a little toasty. I don't think I'm gonna make mac and cheese right now. Getting too tired. I'm getting on in years, you know. I'm getting on in the years. So. Oh. All right. Pretty soon that thing's gonna come out of the oven, and that'll be the climax of this hour. 2 hours. God. Oh my God. I can't believe anyone would watch me make food. But you know, if you never cooked before, if nothing else, I might be able to inspire you to believe in yourself, to want to take risks, make experiments in the kitchen. You know, it's fun, it's healthy, saves you money, just makes sense in so many ways. And on 420, boy, you know what I mean, like, if you got munchies, you know, can be a great motivator to cook super healthy food. Oh, but it takes investment, that's for sure. The cool thing is now I can get some killer protein, right? Like whatever, local fish or steak or any kind of chicken or venison or anything, right? And in any form, mix it with these veggies, you know. Put it in a pasta dish or just a veggie meat dish, or put it in a burrito or into an omelet. I mean, there's just no limits, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you. That's the goal here, you know, like in case, because I know, I live in this world, and I know all the shit. My ex-wife didn't cook, didn't think she could, and all you got to do is believe in yourself, right? She also wouldn't let me really cook for her. Like she saw it as like me trying to win some kind of competition. It was really weird. Like I don't know, a narcissist or something would view it. It was weird. I still don't know where the lid to my guacamole is. All right, then I'm gonna have to put the guacamole in the fridge with no lid on it. That's, I tell you what, I know. I don't like to live like that, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do. Can't leave it out. We got critters. In the tropics, we got critters. You don't want critters in your kitchen, and they're always trying to come in. Ants, cockroaches, mice, you name it. Oh man, we got, you know, I need to be cleaning. This is where I belong, in the kitchen, cleaning, cooking. And I'm just doing my best, but I'm better at cooking than cleaning. I can clean, I do, but I'm just better at cooking. Sometimes I skip cleaning for a day. Put aluminum on it. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I'll go back and do that. I'll also probably consume it so soon that it almost won't matter. Guacamole's like ice cream, sometimes alcohol. If I have it, if it's open, you know, I'm just gonna keep consuming it until it's gone. That's why I like to buy alcohol in small amounts and ice cream in small amounts, or if it's a large amount, I know what I'm committing to. I tell you what, I do love the colors. Don't you love the colors? Look at the colors. The colors, you know? The colors. Look at that. Look at all those colors. Anyway, that's the kind of thing that makes me happy. And the thing about it is, you know, you're crossing a lot of T's and dotting a lot of I's with that. Speaking of which, hey, like this smoky eye, this JD Vance eyes. These ladies from I've had it just always refer to the smoky eye. JD Vance is almost full smoky eye, they say, and I don't really know what that means, but I assume it has something to do with, you know, smudging it at the end, making it smoky. Oh, all right. Well, let me finish cleaning up here because, you know, we got that stuff in the oven. I can't take a nap yet. I gotta wait until that stuff comes out of the oven. All right, so much fun. It's the simple things in life, you know, that are the best. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the smell. One of my business ideas, I have many of them, but what if someone just fashioned a small little bakery thingy, like a Cinnabon, but banana bread, right? And so in the mall, presumably, or wherever, the smell of banana bread is just wafting out into the mall. You have to go in there and get some banana bread with some butter on it, you know what I mean? Toast it up. That's a business idea. But that's what I'm going to infuse into my comedy club someday. It's not going to have alcohol, it's going to have banana bread. And I'm going to call it Going Bananas, you know, hopefully. If I live long enough, find the resources, which might be coming, who knows? Maybe the settlement thingy that I'm supposed to be part of, but don't really, you know, got to keep myself humble about. All right. Oh, yeah. These are some savory veggies. And they don't even have, and the cool thing is, like, these are just plain, and they have all their own flavors. Like, you don't actually have to add salt, pepper, anything, right? You got garlic and onions, and everything has its own natural flavor, which is, I think, enough. But it's also fun to, you know, add a little bit to it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is so great. Okay. We'll turn up the heat a little bit. I'll turn it back down to 350. We're going up to 420. Now that we're in full bacon brown mode, it's risen in there and it's baking beautifully. Oh, I guess I could show you. I don't need to have this battery on here. Okay. There you go. Maybe that's enough, huh? You get the idea. That's pretty. It's pretty awesome looking. All right. And let's go outside. Look at the ocean. Oh, I just stepped on that eggshell. The one that missed. All right, let's go this way. This way. All right. There it is. Let's look up at the mountains. The mountains. The clouds. The cars. And Molokai. All right. I'm going to start up another video live out here of just the ocean. So thanks for watching All Good Things and All Good Time. And do no harm and do no crime. And I'll see you again soon. Aloha. Love you guys.